Good morning to all of you. In this video, we will do the remaining word problems of chapter 3. It means we will form the pair of the linear equation in the following problems, means word problems, and find their solutions if they exist. If they exist means if there is a unique solution, then we will solve, otherwise we will leave it by any algebraic method. But we will form only here the pair of the linear equations. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as a hostel charges. A student B who takes food for 26 days pays rupees 1180 as hostel charges. Find the fixed charges and the cost of the food per day. Now let us consider that fixed charge is rupees X and the cost of the food per day is rupees Y. Then according to the question, X plus 20Y. For the 20 days it was, so in the fixed charge I have added the additional charges for the another 20 days. So X plus 20Y will be equal to 1000 and X plus 26Y is equal to 1180. Now solve it by any one of the method and you will get the value of X and Y. Next question. Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. Then how many questions were there in the test? Now let us consider the number of the correct answer is X and the number of wrong answer is Y. So the total number of the questions will be X plus Y. Now here Yash scored 40 marks. For the correct answer he is getting 3 marks and for incorrect he is losing 1 mark. Here I will use negative sign for the deduction of the marks. So, according to first question, the equation will be 3x minus y is equal to 40. Because the correct answer are x and 3 marks are for the correct answer, so 3x will be there. And wrong answers are y here and deduction of 1 marks, so minus y will be here. And total marks he is getting 40. So it will be 3x minus y is equal to 40. Why negative sign? For the deduction of the marks. Now, according to second line, had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer. Now, it means this time 4x will be here and 2 marks being deducted for each incorrect answer. It means minus 2y. So the next equation will be 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. Here I have written negative sign is used for the deduction of the incorrect answer. Then we have both the equation, then solve it by any one of the method and find the value of x and y. Next example, places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another starts from B at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at the different speeds, they meet in 5 hours, and if they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speed of the two cars? Let us consider one car is here and the second is here and the distance between the two cars is 100 km. And let us speed of the car at point A is x km per hour and the speed of the car at the point B is y km per hour. Now according to question, according to our statement, if the cars travel in the same direction, means when they are going like this, it means they are in same direction and with the different speeds. they meet in 5 hours. Means after 5 hours they are meeting. According to this, it means the speed of car A is greater than speed of B, so that they are meeting. So it will be in 5 hours when they are meeting. So in case 1, when both the cars are in the same direction, then their combined speed, and the formula for the speed is distance by time. Distance is already given 100 kilometer and the time is 5. So 100 by 5 will be 20. And remember that when the car are in the same direction, then their speed will be subtracted. So x minus y will be 20. And for the case 2, when the both cars are in the opposite directions, then their combined speed. Here also opposite direction means they are coming to each other. And here the speed will be distance by time, that is equal to 100 by 1, which is equal to 100. Now this time x plus y will be there. Means when the cars are coming towards each other, then their combined speed will be addition of their speed. So x plus y will be 100. We have two equations, solve it and find the values of x and y. Next question. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and the breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and the breadth by 2 units, the area increased by 67 units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Let us consider the length of the rectangle is x units and the breadth of the rectangle is y unit, and we know that the area of the rectangle is x into y, means length into breadth, it will be x into y. Then according to first line, the area of rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if the length is reduced by 5 unit, means x minus 5 will be the length, and breadth is increased by 3 unit, means y plus 3 will be the new breadth. Then the new area will be reduced by 9 than the old area. It means there will be length will be x minus 5 and breadth will be y plus 3. Then we will multiply both length into breadth. Then area will be reduced by 9, means xy minus 9 will be there. Similarly, for the next condition, if we increase the length by 3 units, means x plus 3 will be here, and the breadth by 2 units, means y plus 2 will be here. Now in this case, the area increased by 67 units, means the new area will be xy plus 67. This will be your second equation. We have to find the dimensions. Here we have considered the length as x, breadth as y. So area will be x into y. So according to the question, x minus 5, y plus 3. This is the new length after deduction of 5 unit. The new breadth after increasing 3 unit. The new area will be reduced by 9 units. So xy minus 9. Solve it. We will get first equation as 3x minus 5y is equal to 6. Similarly for the second, length is increased by 3 units and breadth is increased by 2 units. So our new area will be 67 more than the old area. So after solving, we will get the second equation as 2x plus 3y is equal to 61. Now solve both the equations by any one of the method and find the value of x and y, means dimensions of the rectangle. Next question. Ritu can row downstream 20 km in 2 hours and upstream 4 km in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in the still water and the speed of the current. Let us consider the speed of Ritu is x km per hour and the speed of the current is y km per hour. Current means the speed of water I am taking here, that is y km per hour, and x is greater than y. Now first case for the downstream. First of all, what is the downstream? Let us consider this is current, means the flow of water, and Ritu is also rowing in the same direction. Both directions are same. This situation is called downstream. So here also we will find the combined speed. Actually the formula for the speed is distance by time, and the distance is 20 km and time is 2 hours. So 20 by 2 is equal to 10. And in the case of downstream, the combined speed is always x plus y. So x plus y will be 10. This is first equation. Now upstream, second condition. In upstream, the flow of the current and the direction of rowing is opposite. So in the case of upstream, the speed will be x minus y, and that is equal to 2. Why? Why? Because there is a distance of 4 km and the time is 2 hours. So 4 by 2 will be equal to 2. So the combined speed will be x minus y is equal to 2. Now x plus y is equal to 10. X minus y is equal to 2. Two equations we are having. Solve it and find the value of x and y. Next example. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. Let us consider the time taken by one woman alone is x days and the time taken by one man alone is y days. Now, I have written the equation as 2 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 1 by 4. How? Now, there are x days in which one woman alone doing work. It means in x days, she is doing one complete work. So, in one day, she can do 1 by x part of that work. 1 by x part of that work she is doing in one day. And there are 2 women. So, the 2 women will do the work in one day as 2 by x. Actually, this is the work done by the 2 women. Similarly, there are 5 men. So, the work done by 5 men in one day is 5 by y. This is the combined work of one day of 2 women and 5 men. Now, actually together they are doing the whole work in 4 days. Means in 4 days they are doing one complete work. So, in one day they are doing 1 by 4 part of that work. So, their one day work will be 1 by 4. So, this equation is 2 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 1 by 4. Similarly, I have written another equation. 3 by x plus 6 by y is equal to 1 by 3. Now, this can be reduced into the pair of linear equation by putting 1 by x as u and 1 by y as v. I know you know already how to solve it. Then you can solve it and find the value of x and y both by yourself. Next question. Ruhi travels 300 km to her home partially by the train and partially by the bus. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 km by train and the remaining by bus. Means 240 km by bus. If she travels 100 km by train and the remaining by bus means 200 by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer, means 4 hours 10 minutes she is taking. Find the speed of train and speed of bus separately. Let us consider x is the speed of train and y is the speed of bus. Now she is traveling 300 km. And she is taking 4 hours if she is going 60 km by train and 240 by bus. Now she is taking 4 hours 10 minutes if she is traveling 100 km by train and 200 km by bus. Now according to the question, let speed of the train is x km per hour and speed of the bus is y km per hour. The total distance she is covering is 300 km. Now the formula for the time is distance by speed. Now I have written here according to question 60 by x plus 240 by y is equal to 4. Now what is 4 here? 4 is the total time taken by her when she is traveling 60 km by train and 240 km by bus. Now what is 60 by x here? 60 is distance, x is speed. So distance by speed is time. So it is the time taken by her when she is traveling in the train. And this is the time taken by her when she is traveling in bus. So the combined time, that will be equal to 4. Similarly, the next equation I have made, here I have written 4 and 10 by 60. Why 10 by 60 I have written? 4 is the number of hours she is taking completely, but 10 minutes she is taking. I have converted this 10 minute into hours by dividing it 60. So it will be 4 and 1 by 6 means 25 by 6. Now this question I have already taken in your worksheet. You can see your answer from there. Do it by yourself.